What if I told you every other human species vanished forever and only Homo sapiens survived? The shocking truth behind our survival is darker, stranger, and far more mysterious than you've ever imagined. Millions of years ago, Earth wasn't home to just us. There were many different humans: Neanderthals, Denisovans, Homo erectus, and others. Yet today, we are the only ones left. Why? Neanderthals were stronger. Denisovans adapted to mountains, and Homo erectus survived for nearly 2 million years. On paper, they should have thrived. But evolution had other plans. The key wasn't muscles or size. It wasn't about who ran the fastest or who fought the hardest. The real secret lay in the human mind and how sapiens used it. Homo sapiens developed something unique: the ability to tell stories, share myths, and imagine things that didn't exist. This wasn't just culture, it was survival technology. Through stories, sapiens created cooperation on a massive scale. Tribes became nations, and small groups became armies. Other humans couldn't unite in such large numbers. Neanderthals, though intelligent, lived mostly in small family groups. Their strength was individual. Ours became collective. That difference changed the entire future of humanity. Language was our greatest weapon. Sapiens could warn of danger, plan hunts, and strategize across miles. The ability to coordinate set us apart from every other species. But survival wasn't just about hunting, it was about adapting. Sapiens could survive in deserts, jungles, icy tundras, and high mountains. Our adaptability destroyed competition. Neanderthals were perfectly suited for cold Europe. Denisovans thrived in the Himalayas. Homo sapiens, we thrived everywhere. That universality was unstoppable. Food was also a battleground. Other humans relied on specific diets. Sapiens ate anything: meat, plants, fish, roots. Our flexibility meant we could move, migrate, and never starve. But here's where the story gets darker. Sapiens didn't just outcompete other humans. We may have wiped them out. Evidence suggests direct conflict, even violence. Imagine two groups meeting at a river. One Neanderthal, one sapiens. Who controls the water? The answer may have been written in blood. Archaeology shows Neanderthals once shared Europe with sapiens for thousands of years. Then suddenly they vanish. Coincidence or conquest? Some scientists believe Homo sapiens carried with them not only weapons but deadly diseases. Like smallpox later destroyed native populations, pathogens may have erased Neanderthals. This invisible weapon, disease, might explain how a smaller group of sapiens could topple even stronger humans. Evolution wasn't fair, it was brutal. But not all encounters were violent. DNA proves sapiens and Neanderthals interbred. Today, millions of people carry their genes. They didn't vanish entirely. They live within us. Still, Neanderthals as a people, as a culture, disappeared. Their paintings, tools, and fire-making skills all ended. Only sapiens' way of life expanded. So, what truly made us different? Some say it was imagination. Others say it was ruthlessness. Maybe it was both. Homo sapiens could imagine gods, nations, laws, and futures that didn't exist yet. That power shaped our survival and their extinction. Technology also played a role. Our weapons became sharper, our traps smarter, and our tools more efficient. Each small edge meant fewer rivals. Migration sealed the deal. While Neanderthals stayed rooted in Europe, sapiens spread across Africa, Asia, Australia, and eventually the Americas. Every new land gave us resources and advantages. Every new frontier left fewer chances for others to survive. The Ice Age was another test. As glaciers spread, many humans struggled, but sapiens' creativity, clothing, shelter, fire mastery, helped us endure. Neanderthals relied on caves. We built, innovated, and reshaped our environment. This flexibility separated us forever. When food ran scarce, sapiens experimented, fishing, trapping birds, digging for roots. Other humans stayed with what they knew and starved. Symbolism may have mattered too. Sapiens painted caves, carved figures, and buried the dead with rituals. Culture wasn't just art, it was identity. That identity built trust and bonds. It turned strangers into allies. It's why sapiens could form armies, while others stayed in small groups. But remember, our survival wasn't guaranteed. For most of history, sapiens were just another human species. We came dangerously close to extinction ourselves. At one point, the entire sapiens population may have shrunk to only a few thousand. A volcanic winter nearly erased us. Yet somehow we endured. That bottleneck made us stronger, shaping the genetic story we carry today. By the time sapiens spread worldwide, most rivals were gone. The Neanderthals disappeared 40,000 years ago. Denisovans became ghosts. Homo erectus faded. The age of diversity ended. The age of sapiens began, but at what cost? Entire branches of humanity lost forever. When we look at fossils today, we see more than bones. We see the faces of cousins who almost shared this world with us. Imagine walking down a modern street with Neanderthals and sapiens side by side. That reality could have existed, if they survived. But they didn't, and their disappearance wasn't random. It was a story of power, intelligence, and relentless adaptation. The shocking truth is this: we survived because we could cooperate, imagine, and innovate faster than anyone else. Strength alone didn't matter. Bravery alone didn't matter. Even intelligence alone wasn't enough. It was unity and imagination that tipped the scales. Today we like to think of ourselves as peaceful, civilized beings. But our dominance was built on struggle, competition, and survival. We are the last humans standing, but we carry the shadows of those who didn't make it, etched into our DNA and memory. So, when you ask, why only Homo sapiens survived? The answer isn't simple. It's part brilliance, part brutality, and part chance. We were dreamers, fighters, storytellers, and survivors. That combination made us unstoppable. But here's the twist. Our survival is not guaranteed forever. Just as they vanished one day, we might too. Will it be climate change, technology, or a force we can't predict? History warns us, no species survives forever. Yet for now, sapiens remain the storytellers of Earth. The last chapter of human evolution is still being written. And maybe, just maybe, the real mystery isn't why we survived, but how long we can continue to. If this story of survival shook you, imagine the other secrets buried in our past. Subscribe, and let's uncover together the mysteries of evolution that history tried to hide.